right, we up against the break here. We went a little long. When we get back from the break, I'm going to give you number 5 on my list of top 5 NFL defensive players today. All right, and this is my list. Don't forget and go and vote for the Boy Penis Award at the Doug Stewart Show Facebook group page. Make sure you do that. And when we get back as well, we'll start reading some of your chat, getting some of your thoughts on these Olympics, Usain Bolt, and then we got to talk about at some point, old punk-ass, lion, privileged Ryan Lochte. Yeah. Of course I can vandalize your stuff and act a fool because nothing's going to happen to me. Nothing's going to happen to me. Back in 3 minutes. Of course not.
We don't take orders from super fools. We give them.
Give it to you. Any and all resistance will crumble. Nonsense. There's never been a threat squad couldn't handle. It is the purpose of the squad to align our infamous forces against the powers of good and defeat them, leaving us the rulers of the world.
Hey, what's going on, Stu Nation? This is Vince Wright, the sports governor from the great state of Minnesota. Want to thank you for listening to Sports Done Right every Wednesday here on SME. Make sure you keep it tuned here for me and all the other X Squad affiliate shows on SME. Peace.
Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway, he's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you. Smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give them a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You gotta tell them, though, that I sent you. You gotta tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
The Sleeper Pick, the guy only you believe in. In 1 week fantasy football on DraftKings, he can be the difference. So trust your gut. Trust your numbers. Trust your Uncle Vito if you want. But know this, that sleeper is out there. The question is, who's going to play him? This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time.
To create your account, click on the banner link on the DougStewartShow.com or the Doug Stewart Show app. FootballSportsApp.com. What is it? It's the first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to immerse yourself in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video. Download for free this fall and register now again at FootballSportsApp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Again, FootballSportsApp.com. Yes, sir.
You have the right to remain silent. That means shut up.
They see me rolling, they hating.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. We're going to get to these lion swimmers here in a second. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. We are brought to you by footballsportsapp.com. Check out the video, download for free this fall. Not now, but this fall. I'll tell you exactly when. And register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Talking about the Olympics. We're going to get into this Ryan Lochte story here in a second. We got entertainment coming up a little bit later. Ball Peanut Awards, your nominees, Ryan Lochte, MLK's son. So we got a lot to get into today. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Coming in at number 5 on my list of top 5 defensive players in the NFL. Once again, we decided not to do position by position because you don't really know the names like you do the specialty positions on the offensive side of the board. So we says as a group, we do the defensive team. So coming in at number 5 on my list of top 5 defensive players in the NFL today is the Honey Badger, a.k.a. Tyrann Mathieu. I mean, did y'all, you may have missed it because they really didn't talk about it a lot. I think they talked about it enough where you remember it, but the Honey Badger just got a new deal. He got like $20-something million guaranteed money. This is a guy who already missed a year because of a torn ACL, has already torn his ACL twice in his athletic career. But, man, all he does is make plays. That's all he does is make plays. Now, if you look at my top 5, my guys are playmakers. My guys are playmakers. My guys are different changers. My guys are leaders as well. And Tyrann Mathieu, man, at the size that he is, you just don't see that. The last guy I can think about or that I can remember that was Tyrann Mathieu-like in skill set was Bob Sanders. You remember Bob Sanders played safety for the Indianapolis Colts? Same type of player. Like what they do out there on the field and the way that they hit people, it defies logic because they aren't big. They're actually small in relative terms if you're talking about football players, but they like little pieces of leather. Small but tough. So coming in at number 5 on my list of top 5 NFL players is the Honey Badger. And he got a cool-ass nickname. I mean, damn. Who else got a better nickname than the Honey Badger? So he comes in at number 5 on my list. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Shouts out to my man Edgar Elam, as well as, there we go. Shouts out to Edgar Elam and Cornell Fair, I believe the way you pronounce the name. They both got your boy a couple of six-packs, man. Thank you so much for donating to the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah. Go to the DougStewartShow.com, click on the donate button, and donate $5 just one time a month. We'd appreciate it to keep these lights on around here. Or $20 or more, and you don't have to stop at 20. You can do 40. You can do 50. You can do 500. You can even do $5,000. And we will gladly put it to use, all to make the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network and the Doug Stewart Show bigger and better. So don't feel limited by $20. At $20, you get a T-shirt. I mean, what? At $20, you get a T-shirt. But for $5,000, we'll actually have a show about your ass. Exactly. All right, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Let me read some of your messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com from Clay Wavecap Davis. What is the day? National Wavecap Day or something like that? Why you got? What's the deal with wave caps? I needed a wave cap in the damn picture I posted yesterday on my Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, I posted a picture of me, my brother, and 2 of my homegirls, Laverne and Carol Green, from like 1977 at our church, in the front yard of our church. I think it was Easter Sunday. Me and my brother, man, we had the most horrific hairlines that you can think of. I wish I could get that back, but our hairlines, man, they weren't lined up, and like they were damn near in my eyes. Like my hairline went so far down, it went down over my forehead, damn near touching my eyebrows. We needed a wave cap back then. But back to Clay Wave Cap Davis. He says, Ashton Eaton has sponsorship with Visa, Nike, and a yogurt company. Okay, so I guess what you're saying, he's trying to debunk the fact that Ashton Eaton doesn't get a lot of love and or whatever when I was talking about earlier in comparison to Bruce Jenner. But that's what I'm talking about in comparison to Bruce Jenner. I'm not talking about him getting endorsements, which is great. I'm talking about the enormity of his name. I'm talking about the promotion from the media and how much he's on the minds and consciences of American sports fans. It's not even close. Yeah, that's great. It's fantastic. I didn't know he had that many endorsements and sponsorships or whatever. But when you talk about Ashton Eaton in comparison to Bruce Jenner and how big and how huge their celebrity was at the time, or were at the time, at the height of their careers, it's not even close. It's not even close. Maybe you're a little bit younger. I don't know. From Ty, the real Gear Yards finest. Doug, y'all had that on combo from Bluesteins. Yeah, not Bluesteins, probably Barron's. So if you're from small town USA, and Ty is my cousin, if you're from small town USA, you know, back when I was growing up, there was usually a clothing store in your little small town that everybody and their mama shopped at, you know, because you didn't want to pack up and go to the big town. Like for us, that was Charleston, South Carolina. You know, it was very convenient to have a clothing store that sold, you know, necessities, you know, right there in your town. In my hometown, it was a store called Barron's. Do you know that Barron's, I believe, is still in business 40 years later? Yeah. Right. Barron's is still in business like 40 years later. Like 5 or 6 years ago, I went in there. I went home for like a family reunion, or I was going to church and I needed like cufflinks or something like that. You know, you always forget your cufflinks. And I needed to get some cufflinks. And to my surprise, Barron's is still open. When I walked in there, some of the same suit outfits that I saw from 1976 were still on the rack with an inch of dust on them. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of y'all can relate. So Ty, my cousin, just talked about Bluesteins. So Bluesteins was the next level from Barron's. All right, Bluesteins was this store in Charleston. That was the big city. We going to Bluesteins. We going to Charleston to get our clothes or whatever to wear for Easter Sunday. Yeah. So yeah, we didn't start, you know, shopping at Bluesteins till I was like in high school or damn near college. It was all about Barron's, Ty. You know exactly what I'm talking about. From, who do we got in the chat room on Spreaker.com? From 90 the Wino, they should talk trash about JJ the way they talk about Melo. Is he talking about JJ Watt in comparison to Melo? I don't know exactly what the comparison is. From Juan Cruz, where's my shirt, Doug? Wait a minute. I'm glad you said that, Juan Cruz. We just did a shipment of shirts like Monday, or maybe it was even last Friday. So if you've donated $20 to the Doug Stewart Show or more and haven't received your T-shirt, send me an email at doug@thedougstewartshow.com, because what happens sometimes, we're not trying to not give you your shirt, bruh. What happens sometimes is you may put in a wrong character or whatever for your email, and so when we respond to you to ask you what size T-shirt that you need, you don't get the email, okay? So we don't send the T-shirt out until we respond to you asking you for your T-shirt size. You tell us that, and then at that point we send you the T-shirt. But sometimes you give us the wrong email address, a typo or whatever in the email address, and so when we try to respond to you asking you about your T-shirt, you don't get it, and thus we don't get your size, thus you don't get a T-shirt. So if you've donated $20 or more and feel like you need a T-shirt, you didn't get yours, email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. We'll respond to that email, which obviously will be the right email, and we'll get you your T-shirt, all right? Don't worry about that, bro. We got you covered. They ain't trying to hold back your T-shirt, Juan. My man Juan Cruz been listening to the Doug Stewart Show from day one, I believe. Yeah. Shouts out to Cornell Fail. I believe it's Fail. I might have already mentioned them. Thank you guys for donating to the Doug Stewart Show. Go to thedougstewartshow.com, click on the donate button. $20 or more, we'll